What did your boss do that made you choose firing over a pay cut? I spent 14 years working for a company I genuinely loved. For 12 of those years, I thrived. The job had two sides. First was the sales and delivery side, meeting customers face to face, driving long distances, sometimes even flying abroad. I wasn't just good at this part, I was the best. Customers loved me. They left glowing feedback, asked for me by name, and recommended us to others. I built a steady stream of repeat business simply by doing my job well. The other side was the office work. I'll admit, I wasn't great at cold calling random people from the phone book, but when it came to handling incoming calls, designing new product, training new staff, or problem solving on the fly, I was the one everyone relied on. I became the guy they sent to cover for sick employees or to train entire branches. At one point, I was even invited to guest lecture medical students on how to explain complex ideas to people with no background knowledge. I liked the owner, I liked the manager, I liked my coworkers. It wasn't a glamorous job, but it was a good one, and I took pride in it. Then, after 12 years, everything changed. The owner sold my local branch to someone new. I could either commute 4 times longer to stay with the old boss or stick around under new ownership. I chose to stay. The new owner shadowed us before the sale, pretending to be just another trainee. She even came out with me on deliveries, watching how I worked. Then the deal was announced. She was our new boss. Overnight, experienced staff were let go. The manager left. The secretary was fired. The only ones kept were myself, a couple of low-paid new hires, and eventually 2 people I personally recommended, my girlfriend and a close friend. Over the next 2 years, the business started to crumble. The new owner hiked prices and cut quality. Old customers who'd been loyal for a decade left in droves. New ones almost never came back. Staff turnover was insane. Why stay for minimum wage when the old boss paid 2.5 times that? My girlfriend quit. My friend started looking elsewhere, and morale hit rock bottom. Then came the call. The owner summoned me back to the office in the middle of my workday. I drove over, expecting I don't know what. Instead, I was handed a letter scheduling a disciplinary meeting. When the meeting came, I secretly recorded it. Where I live, that's perfectly legal. Her witness was a friend from yoga she'd hired after firing the secretary. She started listing complaints. I calmly refuted each one. Holiday? Approved in advance. Late? My car broke down. Here's the receipt. Safety violation? Nonsense. She literally had me train staff in the exact method she now claimed was misconduct. Then came the ultimatum. Accept a 0 hours contract on minimum wage or be fired. I reminded her my contract guaranteed 12 weeks notice, 1 week for every year of service. She claimed I'd only worked for her 2 years. Wrong. The law said otherwise, and I quoted the code. She took a break, called her lawyer, and came back insisting it was gross misconduct, meaning no notice at all. I pretended to think it over, then told her if I was guilty of gross misconduct, I clearly couldn't be trusted to handle high-risk deliveries. Better for the company if I didn't work another day. She panicked. There was a major client who would only deal with me. I offered her a choice, 0 weeks or 12. She chose 12. So for 12 weeks, I worked exactly as I always had. Professional, reliable, even training others to replace me. Meanwhile, I contacted an employment lawyer. On my final day, she offered nothing, not even a card. The next day, my friend quit on the spot, and that same morning, she received a letter informing her that I was suing for unfair dismissal. She tried to fight it, inventing reasons, but I had the recording, the transcript, and evidence of her offering me the 0 hours contract. Her case collapsed. She dragged it out for over a year, maybe hoping legal fees would break me. What she didn't know was that my lawyer was on a no-win, no-fee arrangement. Eventually, she settled out of court. The fallout? The office assistant quit. Loyal customers found out the truth and took their business elsewhere. Several even offered me jobs. I ended up finding a new role in a different industry. Better pay, better hours, and a boss who actually values people. As for her business, it's barely limping along. Reviews tanked, staff fled, and customers learned the hard way not to trust her. She tried to cut me out, but in the end, she cut herself off at the knees.